Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea. Though the water therefore roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with the swelling thereof. There is a river that streams, whereof shall make glad the city of God, the holy place of the tabernacle of the Most High. God is in the midst of her, she shall not be moved. God shall help her, and that right early. The heathen raged, the kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice, the earth melted. The Lord of hosts is with us, the God of Jacob is our refuge. Come, behold the works of the Lord, what desolation he has made in the earth. He maketh water cease unto the end of the earth. He breaketh the bow, and cutteth the spear in sunder. He burneth the chariots in fire. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Psalm 47. Oh, clap your hands, all you people. Shout unto God with a voice of triumph. For the Lord Most High is terrible. He is great King over all the earth. He shall subdue the people under us, and the nation under our feet. He shall choose our inheritance for us, the excellency of Jacob whom he loved. God is gone up with a shout, the Lord with the sounds of trumpet. Sing praises to God. Sing praises unto our King. Sing praises. For God is the King of all the earth. Sing you praises with understanding. God reigneth over the heathen. God sitteth upon the throne of his holiness. The princes of the people are gathered together, even the people of God of Abraham. For the shield of the earth belonged to God. He is greatly exalted. Psalm 48. Great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised in the city of our God, in a mountain of his holiness. Beautiful for situation, the joy of the whole earth is Mount Zion, on the sides of the north, the city of the great King. God is known in her palaces for a refuge. For lo, the king were assembled, they passed by together. They saw it, and so they marveled. They were troubled and hasted away. Fear took hold upon them there, and pain, as of a woman in travail. Thou breakest the ships of Tarshish with an east wind. As we have heard, so have we seen. In a city of the Lord of hosts, in a city of our God, God will establish it forever. We have thought of thy loving kindness, O God, in the midst of thy temple. According to thy name, O God, so is thy praise unto the end of the earth. Thy right hand is full of righteousness. Let Mount Zion rejoice. Let the daughters of Judah be glad, because of thy judgment. Walk about Zion and go round about her. Tell the towers thereof. Mark you well her bulwarks. Consider her palaces, that you may tell it to the generation following. For this is God, is our God, forever and ever. He will be our God even unto death. Psalm 49. Hear this, all you people. Give ear, all you inhabitants of the world, both low and high, rich and poor together. My mouth shall speak of wisdom, and the meditation of my heart shall be of understanding. I will incline mine ear to a parable. I will open my dark saying upon the heart. Wherefore should I fear in the days of evil, when the iniquity of my heel shall compass me about? They that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches. None of them by any means can redeem his brother, nor give to God ransom for him. For the redemption of their soul is precious, and it ceases forever. That he should still live forever and not see corruption. For he sees that the wise man die, likewise the fool and the brutish person perish, and leave their wealth to others. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generation. They call their lands after their own names. Nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. He is like the beasts that perish. This their way is their folly, yet their prosperity approve their saying. Like a sheep they are laid in the grave. Death shall feed on them, and their pride shall have dominion over them in the morning. And their beauty shall consume in the grave from their dwelling. But God will redeem my soul from the power of the grave, for he shall receive me. Be not thou afraid when one is made rich, when the glory of his house is increased. For when he dies, he shall carry nothing away. His glory shall not descend after him, though while he lived he bless his soul. And men will praise you when you do well for yourself. He shall go to the generation of his fathers. They shall never see light. Man that it is in honor and understandeth not is like a beast that perish. Psalm 50. The mighty God, even the Lord, has spoken, and called the earth from the rising of the sun unto the going down thereof. Out of Zion the perfection of beauty God has shined. Our God shall come, and shall not keep silence. A fire shall devour before him, and it shall be very tempest round about him. He shall call to the heavens from above, and to the earth, that he may judge his people. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And the heavens shall declare his righteousness, for God is judge himself. Hear, O my people, and I will speak, O Israel, and I will testify against you. I am God, even your God. I will not reprove thee for your sacrifices or your burnt offerings, to have been continually before me. I will take no bullock out of thy house, no he goats out of thy folds. For every beast of the forest is mine, and the cattle upon 1,000 hills. I know all the fowls of the mountains, and the wild beasts of the field are mine. If I were hungry, I will not tell you, for the world is mine, and the fullness thereof. Will I eat the flesh of bulls, or drink the blood of goats? Offer to God thanksgiving, and pay your vows unto the Most High, and call upon me in a day of trouble. I will deliver you, and you will glorify me. But unto the wicked God says, What has you to do to declare my statute, or that you should take my covenant in your mouth? Seeing you hate instruction, and casteth my words behind you. When you saw a thief, then you contend with him, and has been partaker with idolaters. You give us your mouth to evil, and your tongue frameth deceit. You sittest and speakest against your brother. You slanders thy own mother's son. These things has I done, and I keep silence. You thought that I was altogether such as one as yourself. But I will reprove you, and set them in order before your eyes. Now consider this, you that forget God, lest I tear you in pieces, and there will be none to deliver. Whosoever offers praise glorifies me, and to him that ordaineth his conversation aright will I show the salvation of God. Psalm 51. Have mercy upon me, O God, according to your loving kindness. According unto the multitude of your tender mercy, blot out my transgressions. Wash me truly from my iniquity, and cleanse me from my sin. For I acknowledge my transgression, and my sin is ever before me. Against you, you only have I sinned, and done this evil in your sight, that you might be justified when you speak, and be clear when you judge us. Behold, I was shapen in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. Behold, you desire truth in the inward part, and in the hidden part you shall make me to know wisdom. Purge me with your hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. Make me to hear joy and gladness, that the bones which you have broken may rejoice. Hide your face from my sin, and blot out all my iniquities. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from your presence, and take not your Holy Spirit from me. Restore unto me the joy of salvation, and uphold me with your free spirit. Then will I teach transgressors your way, and sinners shall be converted unto you. Deliver me from blood guiltiness, O God, you God of my salvation, and my tongue shall sing aloud of thy righteousness. O Lord, open you my lips, and my mouth shall show forth your praise. For you desire not sacrifice, else would I give it. You delight not in burnt offering. The sacrifices of God are a broken spirit. A broken and contrite heart, O God, you shall not despise. Do good in your good pleasure unto Zion. Build, O he, the walls of Jerusalem. Then shalt thou be pleased with the sacrifices of righteousness, with the burnt offering and whole burnt offering. Then shall they offer bullocks upon thy altar. Psalm 52. Why boastest you yourself in mischief, O mighty man? The goodness of God endures continually. Your tongue devises mischief like a sharp razor, working deceitfully. You love us evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. You love us all devouring words, O you deceitful tongue. God shall likewise destroy you forever. He shall take you away and pluck you out of your dwelling place, and root you out of the land of the living. The righteous also shall see it and fear, and shall laugh at him. Lo, this is the man that made not God his strength, but trusted in the abundance of his riches, and strengthened himself in his wickedness. But I am like a green olive tree in the house of God. I trust in the mercy of God forever and ever. I will praise thee forever, because you hast done it, and I will wait on your name, for it is good before your saints. Psalm 53. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. Corrupt are they, and have done abominable iniquity. There is none that does good. God looked down from heaven upon the children of man to see if there were any that did understand, that did seek God. Every one of them is gone back. They altogether become filthy. There is none that does good, no, not one. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread? They have not called upon God. They were there in a great fear where no fear was. For God has scattered the bones of him that encompass against you. You has put them to shame, because God has despised them. Oh, that the salvation of Israel were come out of Zion. When God bring us back the captivity of his people, Jacob shall rejoice, and Israel shall be glad. Psalm 54. Save me, O God, by your name, and judge me by thy strength. Hear my prayer, O God, give ear to the words of my mouth. For strangers are risen up against me, and oppressors seek after my soul. They have not set God before them. Behold, God is my helper. The Lord is with them that uphold my soul. He shall reward the evil unto my enemies. Cut them off in your truth. I will freely sacrifice unto you. I will praise your name, O Lord, for it is good. For he has delivered me out of all trouble, and my eye has seen his desire upon my enemies. Psalm 55. Give ear to my prayer, O God, and hide not yourself from my supplication. Attend unto me and hear me. I mourn in my complaint and make a noise, because of the voice of the enemy, because of the oppression of the wicked. For they cast iniquity upon me, and in wrath they hate me. My heart is so pained within me, and the terrors of death are falling upon me. Fearfulness and trembling are come upon me, and horror has overwhelmed me. And I said, oh, that I had a wing like a dove, for then would I fly away and be at rest. Lo, then would I wander far off and remain in a wilderness. I would hasten my escape from the windy storm and tempest. Destroy, Lord, and divide their tongues, for I have seen violence and strife in the city. Day and night they go about upon the walls thereof. Mischief also and sorrow are in the midst of it. Wickedness and in the midst thereof. Deceit and gall depart not from her streets. For it was not an enemy that reproached me, then I could have borne it. Neither was it he that hated me, that did magnify himself against me. Then I would hid myself from him. But it was you, a man mine equal, my guide, and my acquaintance. We took sweet counsel together, and walked in the house of God in company. Let death seize upon them, and let them go down quick into hell. for the wickedness in their dwelling and among them. As for me, I will call upon God, and the Lord shall save me. Evening and morning and noon will I pray and cry aloud, and he shall hear my voice. He has delivered my soul in peace from the battle that was against me, for there was many who fight me. God shall hear and afflict them, even he that abides of old. Because they have no changes, therefore they fear not God. He has put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He has broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn sword. Cast your burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain you. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. But you, O God, shall bring them down in a pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in you. Psalm 56. Be merciful unto me, O God, for man would swallow me up. He fighting daily oppresses me. My enemies would daily swallow me up. For there be many that fight against me. O thou Most High, what time I am afraid, I will trust in you. In God will I pray his word. In God I have put my trust. I will not fear what flesh can do unto me. Every day they wrest my words. All their thoughts are against me for evil. They gather themselves together. They hide themselves. They mark my steps. When they wait for my soul, shall they escape by iniquity? In thine anger cast down the people, O God. You tell us my wanderings. Put all my tears in your bottle. Are they not in your book? When I cry unto you, then shall my enemies turn back. This I know, for God is for me. In God I will praise his word. In the Lord will I praise his word. In God have I put my trust. I will not be afraid what man can do unto me. Your vows are upon me, O God. I will render praises unto you. For you hast delivered my soul from death. Will you not deliver my feet from falling, that I may walk before God in the light of the living? Psalm 57. Be merciful unto me, O God. Be merciful unto me. For my soul trusts in you. Yes, in the shadow of your wings I will make my refuge until this calamity be past. I will cry unto God Most High, unto God that performs all things for me. He shall send from heaven and save me from the reproach of him that would swallow me up. God shall send forth his mercy and his truth. My soul is among lions, and I lie even among them that are set on fire, even the sons of men whose teeth are spears and arrows, and their tongue a sharp sword. Be thou exalted, O God, above all the heavens. Let thy glory be above all the earth. They have prepared a net for my steps. My soul is bowed down. They have digged a pit before me. Into the midst thereof they fall in themselves. My heart is fixed, O God. My heart is fixed. I will sing and give you praise. Awake up, my glory. Awake, psaltery harp. I myself will awake early. I will praise thee, O Lord, among the people. I will sing unto you among the nations. For thy mercy is great unto the heavens, and thy truth unto the clouds. Be thou exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let thy glory be above all the earth. Psalm 58. Do you indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do you judge uprightly, O you sons of men? Yes, in heart you work wickedness. You wait the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like a poison of a serpent. They are like a deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming ever so wisely. Break their teeth, O God, in their mouths. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord. Let them melt away as the water which runs continually. When he bends his bow to shoot out his arrows, let them be as a cut in pieces. As a snail which melteth, let every one of them pass away. Like the untimely birth of the woman, that they may not see the sun. Before your poets can feel the torrents, he shall take them away as with a whirlwind, both living and in his wrath. The righteous shall rejoice when he sees the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, so that a man shall say, Verily there is a reward for righteousness. Verily, he is God that judges in the earth. Psalm 59. Deliver me from my enemies, O my God. Defend me from them that rise up against me. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity, and save me from bloody men. Follow they light and wait for my soul. The mighty are gathered against me. Not for my transgression, not for my sin, O Lord. They run and prepare themselves without my fault. Awake to help me, and behold, you therefore, Lord God of hosts, the God of Israel, awake to visit all the hidden. Be not merciful to any wicked transgressors. They return at evening, they make a noise like a dog, and go round about the city. Behold, they belch out with their mouths, sword in their lips. For who say they, thus here? But your Lord shall laugh at them. You shall have all the hidden in derision. Because of his strength will I wait upon you. For God is my defense. The God of my mercy shall prevent me. God shall let me see my desire upon my enemies. Slay them not, lest my people forget. Scatter them by your power, and bring them down, O Lord, our shield. For the sin of their mouths, and for the words of their lips, let them be even taken in their pride, and for cursing and lying which they speak. Consume them in wrath, consume them, that they may not be. And let them know that God ruleth in Jacob unto the ends of the earth. And at evening let them return, and let them make a noise like a dog, and go round about the city. Let them wander up and down for meat, and gurge if they be not satisfied. But I will think of your power, yet I will sing aloud of thy mercy in the morning, for you has been my defense and refuge in the day of my trouble. Unto you, O my strength, will I sing, for God is my defense and the God of my mercy. Psalm 60. O God, you has cast us off, you has scattered us, you has been displeased. O turn yourself to us again. You has made the earth tremble, you has broken it, heal the breaches thereof, for it is shaketh. Thou hast showed thy people hard things, you hast made us to drink the wine of astonishment. You hast given a banner to them that fear you, that it may be displayed because of the truth, that thy beloved may be delivered. Say with your right hand, and hear me. God has spoken in his holiness. I will rejoice. I will divide Shechem and Meta out of the valley of Succoth. Gilead is mine, and Manasseh is mine. Ephraim also is the strength of my head. Judah is my lawgiver. Moab is my washpot. Over Edom will I cast out my shoe. Philistia triumphed all because of me. Who will bring me into the strong city? Who will lead me into Edom? Will not you, O God, which has cast us off, and you, O God, which did not go out with our armies? Give us help from trouble, for the vain is help of man. Through God we shall do violently, for he is that shall tread down our enemies. Psalm 61. Hear my cry, O God. Attend unto my prayer. From the end of the earth will I cry unto you. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. For thou hast been a shelter for me, and a strong tower from the enemy. I will abide in your tabernacle forever. I will trust in the covert of your wings. For you, O God, hast heard my vows. You hast given me the heritage of those that fear your name. You will prolong the king's life, and his years as many generations. He shall abide before God forever. O prepare mercy and truth, which may preserve him. So will I sing praise unto thy name forever, that I may daily perform my vows. Psalm 62. Truly my soul waits upon God. From him cometh my salvation. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be greatly moved. How long will you imagine mischief against a man? You shall be slain, all of you. As a bowing wall shall you be, and as a tottering fence. They only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouths, but they curse inwardly. My soul waits only upon God, for my expectation is from him. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be moved. In God is my salvation and my glory. The rock of my strength and my refuge is in God. Trust in him at all times, you people. Pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us. Surely men of low degree are vanity, and men of high degree are lie. To be laid in a balance, they are altogether lighter than vanity. Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. God has spoken once. Twice have I heard this, that power belongs to God. Also unto you, O Lord, belongs mercy, for you renders to every man according to his work. Psalm 63. O God, you are my God. Early will I seek you. My soul thirsts for you. My flesh longs for you in a dry and thirsty land, where no water is, to see your power and your glory, so as I have seen thee in the sanctuary. Because thy loving kindness is better than life, my lips shall praise you. Thus will I bless thee while I live. I will lift up my hands in your name. My soul shall be satisfied as with a marrow and fatness, and my mouth shall praise thee with a joyful lips. When I remember thee upon my bed, and meditate on you in the night watches, because you hast been my help, therefore in the shadow of your wings will I rejoice. My soul follows hard after you, your right hand upholds me. But those that seek my soul to destroy it shall go into the lower parts of the earth. They shall fall by the sword, they shall be a portion for foxes. But the king shall rejoice in God. Every one that swears by him shall glory, but the mouths of them that speak lies shall be stopped. Psalm 64. Hear my voice, O God, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shut their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret in the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him, and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of lying snares privately. They said, who shall see them? They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep. But God shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them then shall flee away, and all men shall fear God, and shall declare the work of God, for they shall wisely consider of his doing. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord, and shall trust in him, and all their pride in heart shall glory. Psalm 65. Praise wait for you, O God, in Zion, and unto thee shall the vows be performed. O thou that hearest prayer, unto thee shall all flesh come. Iniquities prevail against me, and as for our transgression, you shall purge them away. Blessed is the man whom you chooses, and causes to approach unto you, that he may dwell in your courts. We shall be satisfied with the goodness of thy house, even of thy holy temple. By terrible sin in righteousness will you answer us, O God of our salvation, who are the confidence of all the ends of the earth, and of them that are far off upon the sea, which by his strength setteth fast the mountains, being girded with power, which stilleth the noise of the seas, the noise of their waves, and the tumult of the people. They also that dwell in the uttermost part are afraid of thy tokens. Thou makest the outgoings of the morning and evening to rejoice. Thou visitest the earth, thou waterest it, thou greatly enrich it with the river of God, which is full of water. Thou preparest them corn when thou hast so provided for it. Thou waters the ridges thereof abundantly. Thou settles the fairs thereof. Thou makest it soft with the showers. Thou blessest the springing thereof. Thou crowns the year with thy goodness, and thy paths drop fatness. They drop upon the pastures of the wilderness, and the little hills rejoice on every side. The pasture are clothed with flocks, and valley are also covered over with the corn. They shout for joy, they also sing. Psalm 66. Make a joyful noise to God, all ye lands. Sing forth the honor of his name. Make his praise glorious. Say unto God, how terrible are you in your works! Through the greatness of your power shall your enemies submit themselves unto you. All the earth shall worship you, and shall sing unto you. They shall sing to your name. Come and see the works of God. He is terrible in his doing toward the children of men. He turneth the sea unto dry land. They went through the flood on foot. They did we rejoice in him. He ruleth by his power forever. His eyes behold the nation. Let not the rebellious exalt themselves. Oh, bless our God, all you people, and make the voice of his praise to be heard, which holdeth our soul in life, and suffer not our feet to be moved. For you, O God, has proved us. You have tried us as a silver is tried. You brought us into the net. You laid affliction upon our loins. You have caused men to ride over our heads. We went through the fire and through the water, but you brought us out in a wealthy place. I will go into the house with the burnt offerings. I will pay thee my vows, which my lips have uttered, and my mouth shall speak. When I was in trouble, I will offer unto you burnt sacrifices of fatling. With the incense of rams, I will offer bullocks with the goats. Come and hear, all you that fear God, and I will declare what he has done for my soul. I cried unto him with my mouth, and he was exalted with my tongue. If I regard iniquity in my heart, the Lord will not hear me. But verily God has heard me. He has attended to my voice, to the voice of my prayer. Blessed be God, which has not turned away my prayers, nor his mercy from me. Psalm 67. God, be merciful unto us, and bless us, and cause his face to shine upon us, that thy way may be known upon the earth, thy saving health among all the nations. Let the people praise you, O God. Let all the people praise you. O let the nation be glad, and sing for joy, for you shall judge the people righteously, and govern the nation upon the earth. Let the people praise you, O God. Let all the people praise you. Then shall the earth yield her increase, and God, even our God, shall bless us. God shall bless us, and all the ends of the earth shall fear him. Psalm 68. Let God arise. Let his enemy be scattered. Let them also that hate him flee before him. As the smoke is driven away, so drive them away. As wax melted before the fire, so let the wicked perish at the presence of God. But let the righteous be glad. Let them rejoice before God. Yes, let them exceedingly rejoice. Sing unto God, sing praises to his name. Exalt him that rideth upon the heavens by his name Jehovah, and rejoice before him. A father of the fatherless, a judge of the widow, is God in his holy habitation. God sitteth the solitary in families. He bringeth out those which are bound with chains, but the rebellious dwell in a dry land. O God, when you went as forth before your people, when you did march through the wilderness, the earth shook, the heavens also dropped at the presence of God. Even Sinai itself was moved at the presence of God, the God of Israel. Thou, God, did send a plentiful rain, whereby thou did confirm thy inheritance when it was weary. Thy congregation shall dwell therein, thou, God, hast prepared thy goodness for the poor. The Lord gave the word, great was the company of those that published it. Kings of army did flee away, and she that tarries at home divide the spoil. Though you have lain among the pots, you shall be as the wings of a dove covered with silver, and her feathers with yellow gold. When the Almighty scattered kings in it, it was white as snow in Salmon. The hill of God is the hill of Bashan. The high hill is the hill of Bashan. Why leap ye, you high hills? This is the hill which God desires to dwell. Yes, the Lord will dwell in it forever. The chariots of God are 20,000, even as thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. Thou hast ascended on high, thou hast led captivity captive, thou hast received gifts from men, yes, for a rebellious also, that the Lord God might dwell among them. Blessed be the Lord, who daily loadeth us with benefits, even the God of our salvation. He that is our God is God of salvation, and unto God the Lord belongs the issue from death. But God shall wound the head of his enemies, and the hairy scalp of such as one as go on still in his trespasses. The Lord said, I will bring again from Bashan, I will bring my people again from the depths of the sea, that thy foot may be dipped in the blood of thine enemy, and thy tongue of thy dogs in the same. They have seen thy goings, O God, even the goings of my God, my King, in a sanctuary. The singers went before, the players on instruments follow after. Among them were the damsels playing with the timbrels. Bless ye God in the congregation, even the Lord from the fountain of Israel. There is a little Benjamin with their rulers, the princes of Judah and their council, the princes of Zebulun and the princes of Naphtali. Thy God has commanded thy strength. Strengthen, O God, that which you hast wrought for us. Because of thy temple at Jerusalem shall king bring presents unto you. Rebuke the company of spearmen, the multitude of bulls, with the calves of the people, till everyone submit himself with the pieces of silver. Scatter thou thy people that delight in war. Princes shall come out of Egypt. Ethiopia shall soon stretch out her hands unto God. Sing unto God, you kingdoms of the earth. O sing praises unto the Lord, to him that rideth upon the heavens of heavens, which were of old. Lo, he doth send out his voice, and that a mighty voice. Ascribe your strength unto God. His excellency is over Israel, and his strength in the clouds. O God, you are terrible out of thy holy places. The God of Israel is that gives strength and power unto his people. Blessed be God. Psalm 69. Save me, O God, for the waters come into my soul. I sink in a deep mire where there is no standing. I come into the deep waters where the floods overflow me. I am weary of my crying, my throat is dried. My eyes fail while I wait for my God. They that hate me without cause are more than the hairs of my head. They that would destroy me, being my enemies wrongfully, are mighty. Then I restore that which I took not away. O God, you know my foolishness, and my sins are not hid from you. Let not them that wait on you, O Lord God of hosts, be ashamed for my sakes. Let not those that seek thee be confounded for my sakes, O God of Israel. Because for your sake I have borne the reproach, shame has covered my face. I am became a stranger to my brethren, an alien unto my mother's children. For the zeal of thine house has eaten me up, and the reproach of them that reproach thee are fallen upon me. When I wept and chastised my soul with fasting, that was to my reproach. I made sackcloth also my garment, and I became a proverb to them. They that sit in the gate speak against me, and I was in a song of drunkards. But as for me, my prayer is unto you, O Lord. In the acceptable time, O God, in the multitude of your mercy, hear me. In the truth of your salvation, deliver me out of the mire, and let me not sink. Let me be delivered from them that hate me, and out of the deep waters. Let not the water flood overflow me, neither let the deep swallow me up, and let not the pit shut her mouth upon me. Hear me, O Lord, for thy loving kindness is good. Turn unto me according to the multitude of your tender mercy, and hide not your face from your servant, for I am in trouble. Hear me speedily. Draw nigh unto my soul, and redeem it. Deliver me because of my enemies. You hast known my reproach, and my shame, and my dishonor. My adversaries are all before you. Reproach has broken my heart, and I am full of heaviness. And I looked for someone to take pity, but there was none, and for comforters, but I found none. They gave me also gall for my meat, and in my thirst they gave me vinegar to drink. Let their table become a snare before them, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. Let their eyes be darkened that they see not, and make their loins continually to shake. Pour out thine indignation upon them, and let thy wrathful anger take hold of them. Let their habitation be desolate, and let none dwell in their tents. For they persecuted him whom you hast smitten, and they talked to the grief of those whom you hast wounded. Add iniquity to their iniquity, and let them not come into your righteousness. Let them be blotted out of the book of living, and not be written with the righteous. But I am poor and sorrowful. Let thy salvation, O God, set me on high. I will praise the name of God with a song, and I will magnify him with thanksgiving. This also shall please the Lord better than ox and bullock that has horn and hoofs. The humble shall see this and be glad, and your heart shall live that seek God. For the Lord hears the poor and despises not his prisoners. Let the heaven and earth praise him, the seas and everything that moveth therein. For God will save Zion, and will build the cities of Judah, that they may dwell there, and have in it possession. The seed also of the servant shall inherit it, and they that love his name shall dwell therein. Psalm 70. Make haste, O God, to deliver me. Make haste to help me, O Lord. Let them be ashamed and confounded that seek after my soul. Let them be turned backward and put to confusion that desired my hurt. Let them be turned back for a reward of their shame that say, Aha, aha. Let all those that seek thee rejoice and be glad in you. Let such as love your salvation say continually, Let God be magnified. But I'm poor and needy. Make haste unto me, O God. You are my help and my deliverer, O Lord. Make no tarrying.